Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Ultima 9 Ascension, and when last we left off, we managed to get to the bottom of the Stygian Abyss and find Lord British, who was about to have at thee with Blackthorne. We tried to intervene, but Lord British went so far as to create a magical barrier to prevent us from doing so, and so we could only watch as Lord British absolutely punked Blackthorne. Blackthorne really didn't stand a chance, and this is when we were reminded that Lord British is really, really powerful. And this is when he also apologised for all of the things he hadn't done throughout the years, for he has finally seen that all this time we should have been an example of virtue that people strove to emulate, rather than the hero of Britannia that came here every time something was wrong and solved everything. Lord British has learned the error of his ways, though, and from now on, he has decreed that the people of Britannia will have to learn to fend for themselves, as we won't always be here. But there are still some things that we need to do, like get the glyph of spirituality and cleanse the shrine of spirituality. But before we do that, cleansing the shrine that is, the glyph is just in there, we'll have to consult the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom, and we know where we can do that. But before we do all of that, we're going to talk to Lord British and see if there's any more dialogue.
Do you have the glyph?
No, I don't.
Avatar, you must get the glyph before we can leave.
You know, you really didn't need to ask that. It was very obvious that we hadn't gone and got it. We hadn't got into the column after all. Let's go get that now, shall we? There's no worm guard blocking our way. Blackthorne was essentially the replacement for the worm guard. And here is the glyph of spirituality. It is ours. Now let us go and report on our success, and get out of here. I hope you got everything you wanted from here, because I don't think there's any coming back.
Do you have the glyph?
Yes, I do.
Good. I will teleport you out. Meet me at the castle.
Fair enough. And with that, we are back here on the Isle of the Avatar, where we summoned Pyros. Good thing Pyros still isn't here, otherwise there wouldn't be a Britannia for us to come back to. Let us leave all those things there and go to where the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom is meant to be read. And that is up here. Fortunately, Raven is still here waiting for us. To be fair, I wasn't expecting her not to be. Now we want to go over here, and I think I'm heading completely the wrong way, aren't I? I do think I am. You've not been in the Stygian Abyss that long, Avatar. You shouldn't get totally lost, and yet I still do. We actually have to go up there, don't we? I do think we do. It's very nice here when it's daytime. I don't think any enemies have reappeared, which is even better. Yep, don't see anyone. And this is when 7 demons get summoned and we're in a bit of bother. I say a bit of bother because we can... Oh, wait! There's a phase spider. We can deal with a phase spider, though. Aha! That was one hit. One hit, and the spider's gone. Now we want to go down to here and return the Codex to its rightful place. Also, floating black pearl. Down here. This sound is, reminding me of the very beginning of the game. Now, I don't know which one of the lenses goes where, so, a little bit of trial and error, but only a little. Oh, that goes there. And the blue one goes here. Marvellous. Now to return the book. Things are as they should be once more. And now, with the lenses, we can read it. Don't know how it opened when it was facing that way, but there we go. And, being the Codex, it opens up at exactly the point we need it to. How can one half of a thing be removed if it is separated from the other half that forms the whole? Good and evil cannot exist without the other. If one is to be removed, it must join with the other. The barrier of life must be cast before ascension. There's the subtitle of the game, long last. Place the 8 sigils on the 8 pillars in the Guardian's chamber. Move to the circle in the center of the room. There you will be asked for the incantation. Speak the words... Ooh, that's a big incantation. Let's get this down and get it right. Sanct, Vas, Grav, In, Mani, An, Corp. And the barrier will rise around the chamber. A gate shall then appear, summoning the other half that makes the hole into the room. The most destructive of all magic must be used to remove the hole from Britannia. Armageddon must be cast, but only after the barrier of life is in place, lest all the world be destroyed. To perform this ritual, you must have the 8 sigils at hand. Good thing we've been holding on to them. Then you must use 3 pieces of the dimensional portal. It's referring to Blackrock here. When you are asked for the incantation, speak the words correctly. Ooh, here's another one. They are Vas, Cal, An, Mani, In, Corp, Her. Gotta get her written correctly. Tim. Ooh, that is a long incantation. And so, folks, we know what we need to do, and we know what our ultimate fate is. To ascend from Britannia. And for the first and only time in an Ultima game, Armageddon is actually going to be useful. Critically useful. And with that, we have done all we need to here. But we haven't done all we need to in Britannia. There are still a couple more things I need to do. But we should go and talk to Lord British anyway, because we now know what must be done to save the world, and to end the threat the Guardian poses once and for all. This is something Raven is not going to want to hear. This is something all of our friends are not going to want to hear either. But it is what must be done. And have we not always done what must be done? To make sure Britannia is safe, to make sure the Guardian is stopped. Let's go to Britain. Oh, that involves actually jumping onto the boat, me. Hello.
Hey there, babe. How did things go?
A little rough, but I'm all right.
Good to hear it. Okay, let's head back to Britain so Lord British can send you to the ethereal void. Where would you like to go?
How do you know that we need to go there? Did Lord British pop by and go, "Oh, by the way, Raven, the Avatar will eventually appear, and he'll want to come back to Britain once he's read the Codex so that he can go to the ethereal void"? Got it. I'm going to teleport away now because I'm super powerful. Couldn't you teleport the Avatar too, and me in the boat? No. And then he disappears.
Britain.
Let's go to Britain. No point delaying in cleansing that shrine. We need to return the final virtue back to its normal self. At least for now. And now that we're wearing a full suit of Blackrock, we no longer see that bit of shiny metal when we sail back. Are you still here? Yes, yes you are. Some things remain constant, and that is one of them. Now let us, before we talk to Lord British, there is something, or rather 2 things, that we need... Actually, there are quite a few things we need to get in our inventory. Also, there's a rat. Do we need to have at thee with that rat? Probably not. In fact, definitely not. The rat's not going to follow us. We want to go and get not only all 8 of the sigils, we also want to go and get the 2 lighthouse gems, for we are very quickly approaching that point in many RPGs where you can go to the final dungeon, but once you do, there's no going back. So the game gives you this convenient time to do any side quests you want to, any training, collect any spells, useful consumables, and the like. And for this game, that pretty much involves getting spells, doing some training, looking for endgame equipment. We've got most of that, but there's one or two things we're still missing. Hello! Hello, how goes it? Maybe we'll actually gain some more stats when we cleanse that final shrine, though I somehow doubt it. Also, Lord British is not here. I wonder if he's in his room right now. And this is when Lord British is nowhere, and we get into some serious bother. We need a bag free of stuff. That's what we need. What bag can we empty? I suppose we could empty out some of this. We don't need the items of principle anymore, so they can go over here. Just put this here, put that. What is that? Blackthorne's note. Don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need... We'll keep... No, we don't need that anymore. We can put Dupree's ashes there, put this here, and put that there. Then we want to get the sigil. The sigil is somewhere. There it is! One sigil of spirituality. Also, might as well take that potion with me. Why not? Okay, we want the other ones now. Don't need to worry about the runes. Do need to worry about the sigils, though. We have the Heart of Compassion. We have the Writ of Honesty. We have the Crook of Humility. We have the Chalice of Honor. We have the Quill of Justice. There is the Tear of Sacrifice. Where is the Dagger of Valor? There it is! One Dagger of Valor. Fortunately, the really important items like to glisten. So we have, if we put them all in here, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have them all, which is marvellous. Now we just need to find Lord British. And this is when Lord British is just not here and is gone forever. Oh, Lord British, are you in your room? I highly hope so. He's not here. If I consult my journal, will it say where I need to go? Nope, that's all that information. Head to Lord British Castle before going into the void. I need to get the glyph of spirituality. Well, I'm here. I don't know where Lord British is, though. Is he up here? He might be. Nope. No, he's not. That's a little troubling. I was kind of hoping that he'd just show up. Also, weather's a bit foul out there. Maybe I just have to go to his throne and he'll just magically teleport in. Here's to hoping. He could be eating. He could actually be eating food right now. He does go and do that. Also, is that the rain effect that was... It was, wasn't it? The rain effect just briefly appeared. Are you in here, Lord British? Nope. This is a little troubling. I'm going to rest and hope that he appears once I've done that. Otherwise, this is a bit of a problem. And then the game glitched out. And it could very well glitch out at this point. It could decide, yep, this is the perfect time to glitch. I hope it doesn't. Maybe he just didn't appear because it wasn't... oh, well, the weather is continuing to take a turn for the awful. Let's just rest until it is day. We do need that tiny bit of health back. Oh, we also need those. We need the 2 lighthouse gems, because one of the things we're going to be doing is sorting that out. Just keep resting. And is it day now? Oh, looks pretty much like day to me. Better grab these. 1 and 2. Are you back now, Lord British? No. Where could you be? You should be here. Maybe if I talk to, you.
Oh, good, you're here. Lord British is out on the West Castle grounds waiting for you. Something important is happening, so you best hurry.
Oh! Ho ho! The West Castle grounds. So, he is here. Hello! Hello! We have to go this way. And fine, Lord British, right there. Hello! I was a little concerned you disappeared. Into the very place we're going to. Hello.
Well, I take it that you've consulted the Codex?
Yes, I have.
Excellent. I can cast a spell that will temporarily realign the moons and allow you to travel to the void. I fear, however, that doing so will speed up the doomsday process set in motion by the Guardian. Therefore, it is important that you come back here as soon as you have cleansed the shrine. Once you return, we must move against the Guardian. Are you ready?
I am indeed.
Very well. Let us be about it.
And here we are, in the void, where we must go to the Shrine of Spirituality. Shouldn't take us too long to get there. And this is when it does take us a long time to get there. It very well could. Ooh, Binding Circle. That seems quite useful. We don't have any spells on us right now that need to be bound, but, maybe soon. In fact, definitely soon. That, I think, is where we need to... Ooh! There's someone that's familiar. An old friend. Who could it be?
It's good to see you again. Your journey has been long, but it's almost at an end. You've done very well, my friend. Once you've cleansed the shrine, I'll be resurrected so I can help you in the last leg of your journey. Let's get to it.
Wait, you're gonna be resurrected to pray? If you're resurrected, then who's going to maintain balance in the universe? There are so many questions here. I highly, highly hope that the serpents can do it by themselves now, because if not, we're in some bother. This will bring me over to the destroyed shrine. And for this, we're going to need, as always, the glyph and the sigil.
Speak now the mantra of spirituality.
And the mantra. Om. By the power of virtue, let this shrine be cleansed. Let spirituality return to Britannia, and with that, virtue in whole be restored, and then give me the strength to defeat the Guardian once and for all, and save the universe forever. Thank you.
Thou hast earned an advancement.
We've gained karma. How much karma? That is the question. Well, we can see now that our health is at maximum, which is interesting. If we go check out our stats, 200 out of 200 hit points. Yep, we are not going to be getting any more mighty than we currently are. At all. And with that, folks, all the virtues have been restored. And so has Dupre. And apparently he has a cough. This should not be, and yet it is. Hello, Dupre.
You did it, Avatar! When you restored the final shrine, I was given my life back. I shall be forever grateful to you, my friend. We must return to the physical world by different paths. Meet me at Lord British's castle. He has a plan for the final defeat of the Guardian. Farewell, friend.
You are probably the youngest of my companions now. And you are nodding in agreement because you have been dead for quite a while. And apparently you already know that Lord British has a plan. And so, when we come back, folks, all of the virtues of Britannia have been restored. And the Moongate is back. And so, all we have to do now is come up with a plan to defeat the Guardian and do it. We're definitely at the end game now, folks. There's very little left to go. One dungeon, plus any other minor side quest things we choose to engage in, and there are going to be a couple. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.